It's time, thrillers, to find out what my favourite UK theme park is. And obviously, it's between two. Yeah, it's always been between Towers and Thorpe. And today, after a bit more time, I now know my favourite UK theme park. So let's go and put it onto the tier list. So, this is my tier list here for my. This is the 5 topics I have selected to determine what's my favourite UK park. It goes on to the attractions, the park experience, the food and drink, the entry tickets and parking, the accessibility. There's lots of things to go over. Let's start this off. So, the attractions. So, at these parks, you have obviously got different variety of attractions. Obviously, at Thorpe Park, you've got the tallest and fastest roller coaster in the UK, fastest accelerating roller coaster in the entire world. At Alton Towers, you got the most inversions on a roller coaster in the world. You got the first vertical drop roller coaster, the first flying coaster, the second inverted roller coaster, and there's more. So, the attractions will have to go to both theme parks, but let me tell you why. They are both really good on attractions, and I love their attractions so much, so they have to tie on the attractions, in my opinion. Now, the overall park experience, this goes on from how the staff are, the cleanliness of the park, the vibe, and the queues, obviously. Both theme parks, they can get high queues, but sometimes you get quite low queues. Even if it's not school time, you can still get some low queues during the summer holidays and the other holidays in the year. But they're both clean, they're both tidy and all that. But there's one thing that sets down one of these theme parks, and the one I have to set down is Thorpe Park. This is because the staff at Thorpe Park, they always seem quite moody. I've noticed this multiple times. They're always like, "Yeah, you want that? You want that?" Alton Towers like, "Hello, welcome to Alton Towers Resort." So, I think it's quite obvious that Alton Towers are winning that one there, okay? It's quite obvious in my opinion. Now, food and drink. Food and drink. You think of the different food outlets at each park. Alton Towers got lots of burger kitchens. It's even got the old Chains Oak, I think it's called. They remodeled it. I think there used to be Bar Cutters Bar and Grill or something like that. I have no clue. And at Fort Park, you got Burger King, you got pizza and pasta. Alton Towers got that as well, and you got KFC, and I think there's some more. There's definitely more. Drinks around the park. There's lots of things around the parks. They both got a good selection of food and drink. But one of these theme parks, I've only had one bit of food and drink from there, and it was minging. So, Alton Towers, Alton Towers, I've got that one again. I had some, actually, no, give me a moment, I'm thinking about this. I had a burger from there last year. It's going to Fort Park from, because I had a burger King there, it was lovely, actually. They're now both tied, but let's see if the price and accessibility is going to change anything, okay? But what I can say is they can be tied because Alton Towers have the best donuts. Sorry, Thorpe Park lovers. Even though I'm a Thorpe Park lover myself, Alton Towers do have the better donuts. Now, price, which is the entry ticket and parking. I did a bit of research on this, and what I found is this. Look at this, okay? This is my research. So, For Alton Towers, the price online for a ticket is £34 per person if it's booked in advance. But if you pay on the day, it's the price of 68 quid. And obviously the Merlin annual pass gets you in free. But Thorpe Park, online entry from £33. And if you had to walk up on the gate, it's £66. But I wanted to talk about the parking. But parking is both £12 a day. But £12 for a standard ticket when booked online in advance. So, what I want to know is, let's see what it says. So it is the same. Okay, so that means they are both tied. So as Thorpe is cheaper, it'll have to go to Thorpe. But Alton Towers still have a chance because Thorpe's on here 3 times. Towers is on here 3 times. So they're tied at the moment. Accessibility. So, this is the hardest topic by far, in my opinion. Listen, because the accessibility at both parks is amazing. But after my recent experience at my most recent theme park I've been to, which is Alton Towers, I now know my answer. So, my favourite theme park in the UK goes to... I'm going to leave some suspense for you. I'm going to leave a little bit of suspense so you don't know what I'm doing. It's going to appear on the screen momentarily. Are you ready to find out my favourite UK theme park? Let's find out. The winner! My favourite UK theme park after the experience I had at Alton Towers last week and Thorpe a few weeks back is I'm going to play the theme tune of the theme park and also show you. You ready? Let's go. You ready? And this is my favourite roller coaster on that part too. Let's see what's about. Changing the screen in 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, my new favourite theme park after being booked for ages is Alton Towers Resort. It was such a hard decision to make, but I've seen how much better the Alton Towers matches and how good their main views are compared to all my friends had before yesterday. My period just randomly stuck. Alton Towers had such good operating setting, except for Wicker Man, matter towards me. Alton Towers Alton Towers is my favourite theme park in the UK, and Smiler is my favourite ride at Alton Towers. From going to Nemesis Reborn to Oblivion to now Smiler, the speed just feels unreal. What I'm going to do is make another tier list in my next YouTube video to show my top 10 roller coasters.